hotels and the Cinnamon Hotel chain, which is even out of Colombo, for Alpha as the hospitality partner. And I would like to now ask Mr. Munasinghe himself to say what his intention in doing that was. And
event of this nature hasn't happened in a long time in Sri Lanka. Alpha coming to Sri Lanka, I think everyone got excited. Thanks to Vinod reaching out to promote the country, promote the destination. And we saw a great opportunity bringing in an artist like Alpha to Sri Lanka is going to put us on the map once again, I think, and for Cinnamon Hotels and Resorts, we have beautiful locations all around the island. And we are very glad that Alpha is visiting a few of our locations around the island. And Cinnamon Grand Hotel, we are very glad that her arrival, I think. So we look forward for a great event. You will be seeing us at the stadium. Our team will be there.
My involvement, Kamal Munasinghe's involvement, everything was through another voice that Sri Lanka has, a singer who is famous in her own right and is a Sri Lankan superstar. There she is sitting out there. Her name is Umara Sinawansa, and she's the one who put this jigsaw puzzle together. Let's give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for everything that she has been doing. And now to get on with it, the world needs to know what we're doing to the task, and he'd like to say a few words to us as well.
Thank you, Imran. Good evening, everyone. First of all, I would like to welcome Style for Blondy. I'm your biggest fan, as well as talking about the reggae music in Sri Lanka. We have a huge fan base in Sri Lanka as pioneers in the radio industry. Years 101, we have had many concerts across the island, and this is something big for us, and we are so excited to be a part of this. And I would like to thank Vinod and the Big Blast event, and also to everyone who is giving us the support in this show, especially to Cinnamon Hotels. We discussed this event about 3 months ago. Vinod told me, I'm bringing down Alpha Blondy. I was like, what? I was so excited to hear this, and I was waiting to break this news to our audience, to our listener base. Immediately we break the news. We had a huge feedback from the audience, and we are so precious to have you, Alpha. And let's enjoy the country together. We as a media partner, we will promote this event for you to enjoy Sri Lanka.
We'll enjoy the Cinnamon experience, not only at the Cinnamon Grand in Colombo, but everywhere in Sri Lanka that he travels. But I'd like to now hand over the mic to him and let Alpha Blondy say it in his own words.
Good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you very, very much to the organizers and the promoters. And thank you for the people who are receiving us here for our concert. After 11 hours of flight, we made a stopover in Colombo. And I love the name Colombo. It reminds me of this American movie, Inspector Colombo. And we spent a stopover for 2 hours at the airport. And during those 2 hours, my musician and I, we went shopping. And I got this. And I got this. Okay? And for some reason, I wrote my name on it. And I want you to see, sir. Okay? So, sometimes God does things that we do not understand. So, today, here I am in Colombo. Okay? so I can say thank you, God. Thank you for making this possible. And my veterinarian, my doctor took care of my needs. We overwent a surgery. So the knee is okay. That's why I came without my, how do you call it? Yeah. I come without that, to tell the people that don't worry, it's rock and roll. We are used to go through those kind of challenge. Okay, the show gonna be great. My musicians are very excited, and I personally, I was so excited to come to Sri Lanka. I asked my mother-in-law, because when I say I'm going to Sri Lanka, she said, have some good time with the concert, and after I'm going to turn myself to be a tourist and discover beautiful Sri Lanka. Thank you, people of Sri Lanka. You're a divine family. Thank God to have made this possible. May He help us succeed in that concert. May
A passionate performer, and I'm sure he's going to show you what he can do at that time.
Now, is it your very first experience that you had with us? And before that, had you heard of this small island that we call Sri Lanka?
Well, I used to buy some Indian clothes in Paris. I love them because it's very ceremonial, and in my philosophy, every day that God give us to live is a celebration day. So I love those costumes. I bought a lot of them, a lot. Okay, so I knew that, but I also heard in the news about what was happening. Okay, but I'm from the Ivory Coast in West Africa, so political problems we have it. Okay, in every country's history, there is those kind of small things, but that do not stop the time. Okay, peace is a divine must, and every country have to overcome those problems to go forward. The future have more positivity for us than the challenge that God put on our road. Every human being have to face the challenge that God put on his road. Those tasks, those challenges.
You spoke about.
Did I answer?
One more. Two more questions, please.
Okay, please.
The next question is, you spoke about your political problems. Now, have those political problems affected your music? And if so, how bad has it been for you, or how good has it been for you?
We are inspired by everything that happened around us, and especially in countries like mine, Ivory Coast, Africa, the continent. We are the champion of all problems. Okay, so as a singer, you have to mention those problems. You have to criticize. But what I do, my strategy is to make constructive critics, because nobody wants to do wrong. So if wrong happen, if we can see how the politicians can treat some problems, we give ideas, because it's easy for us to criticize. But what would we do if we were at their position? It's like, okay, we say, do not judge the way somebody walk if you're not in his shoes. So thank you. My job is to give love, because God that created us is a God of love. and a God of peace. And we are in a mission. Every one of us here is in a divine mission, and our missions are complementary. I'm a singer, he's a promoter. Without him, nobody see my ugly face. Okay?